thinking one or two. Either just back this up and we run it up to here and we catch this with it. Everything below this line, with an exception of these dumb little scratches.
So like right in here, come up with it more?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're not gonna like sand the entire area and then fill the entire area, are you?
Well, whatever we're marking off is what I was gonna do.
Okay.
Sand it and then run some, like, it's not gonna be like this under here. I'm gonna want to get like more in.
Yeah.
But this here, I can just like do a real thin coat over it.
Yeah. And then when we sand it back,
yeah,
we'll probably get back to gel on most of that.
Pretty much, it'll come down. It'll just, you know, be level with this.
Yeah, that's fine. If we can get this with it, then I'm fine. I think that'll be good.
Just start with a little bit at first here.
Okay.
We might want to run 2 coats on here.
Can?
Just to see where we end up.
Yeah, this would have been a major pain to try to actually put glass on that.
In there. All right, a little bit of explanation for you folks at home. So the keel was busted up a little bit from hitting stuff, being on the rollers. Probably not from the roller, but smacking stuff when you're in the water. We bought fiberglass to like actually build it up. We were gonna do the gel coat, the whole 9 yards. But we got to looking at it and we was like, this is probably gonna be a pain in the butt to do. Plus, we're not going full resto on it. So when we actually strip the thing down to go full resto, we'll do all that crap correctly. But the route we decided to go is a keel guard, one of the big plastic jobs you put on there. So what we've done is scuffed it up and put some fiber fill on it, which is Bondo with fiberglass in it, just to give it a little bit of, not really strength, but seal it up good. It's a little tougher than real Bondo, but whatever little cracks and nasty is in the bottom of this, little pinholes and stuff, that'll seal that up nice. So that's why we're doing that. Might not be the best method or the right way to do it, but we'll do. And the back too, where it's the transom has, I think we've shown that yet. So the transom decided to swell up a little bit back here. I don't know if you can see it that well because everything's green, but it's swole up a little bit. Good. Separated a touch, so we got in there with the Dremel, cleaned it up nice. Same thing, packed it with that fiber fill. Got to go a little bit more. As you can see, it's not quite full 100%, but we're just gonna pack that full and then sand it nice and flat, and it should be nice. Someone's already done that on this side previously, and it's held up, hadn't gotten worse. So we're hoping it does the same thing here.
As some of you may have noticed from that last clip, the original 1985 Evinrude is no longer on the back of the Whaler. The lower unit on this motor basically imploded on itself. It is not the stock lower unit, not the stock foot we have on there. This is actually a different one because we had problems with the stock foot. So we had swapped that out a couple years ago. It's been running great. The motor still actually runs fine, but the lower unit's just full of neutrals right now. So we went through and we pulled the motor off. We went ahead and ran a check on compression and everything. Compression in the motor is great. It's within a couple pounds of the stock spec, so it still runs great. It just won't actually drive forward, reverse, nothing. It's all gone. So we do have another foot we're going to put in this thing, so stay tuned for that. And we got a couple other cool surprises coming up as far as the motor goes.
So for the spots we can see, so all this under here is going to be covered up by the keel guard. So
This might be.
yeah, that might be, but not super concerned with how it looks in general. Really, I mean, it's going to be below the water line always, but it's also going to be behind the keel guard. The stuff that you might see, we're going to use the Marine RX epoxy stuff, like we patched all the holes with on the inside. Just make it a little bit nicer. I mean, you can see some holes on the inside here. You can see on them, they kind of match a little bit more. We're also not putting, for those of you that have suggested it, we're not putting pigment in it. We're just literally patching holes. When we go full resto, we'll worry about color matching and all that kind of good stuff.
But
But
it gets used every single weekend. I really don't care
no,
about a couple of clubs.
no, and you really, unless you point it out, you pretty much don't notice it.
I want to fix that one day too, but I ain't worried about it right now.
Sort of that screw blowed out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fix them too. That's where it's smited crap up here. I kind of want to get one of them little cover things for this too, but we still have some of that heli tape. We never used it. I could put a strip of heli tape right here.
I got some too at the house. Some more heli tape.
I wonder if the stuff's any good though. You didn't find that tape?
No, I didn't see it over
Dude,
there.
I got it somewhere. I just don't know where it's at.
I got some at the house we can use.
Put a strip right there too.
Charlie.
I think that's from hitting the trailer wrong.
Probably.
That or oysters, I don't remember. Take at least two. Forgot how aggravating this is.
Yeah, not great.
Works great once you get it in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I know this is going to be way too much, but
Oh, us. Where's that Bondo at? We don't know. We can't see it. Don't be sweating that.
it ain't gonna be up at about 3 or 4 inches from the center. It says the only peel in the middle.
Yeah, but only peel it off about a foot. And as we go, we'll peel more of it. All right, let's get it lined up. Did you mark it with your wax pen?
No, I did not.
Oh my gosh, it's not gonna stick.
Where's that?
It's not gonna stick.
It's not gonna stick. Good.
If a roller on the trailer comes in contact with it, it will cause it to die.
It will fail.
Use a roller to put it on with. So still gonna have to trim up around this edge here. But look at that, boy. Huh. That's not fiberglass, that's fiber fill. It's gonna be sweating that. Got her sealed up. Done. Now we can smack some rocks with this thing.
You're gonna go out.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, let's do this. Let's get a sharper marker. And mark on them things. That way we can